Hello everyone. This is me, Suza from Magdeburg, Germany, with finally another kiln opening video after a long time. Not doing anything. I had a 2 weeks vacation in the US where I bought a lot of glazes which I cannot buy here in Europe. And I was so excited to come home and to glaze all the things I prepared. But then my doctor came up with some bad news, and so those health issues uh, are the reason why I'm not doing much pottery during the last days or weeks. So um, yeah, this is a little kiln opening with some marks I made, and I hope I will get back my fun, my joy I have with doing pottery. So yeah, it's quite weird to share those things with you, but the community and all the feedback I get always under my videos I share, you are so nice and you are so kind, and uh, uh, all of you know that life happens and sometimes it's quite hard. And yeah, uh, in Germany we say nichtsdestotrotz, that means anyways. We keep on going, and yeah, um, I don't know when I will have my next kiln opening video after this one. Tomorrow I have an appointment in the hospital, and then I know when the surgery will be, and I have no clue how I will feel after that and how much time it will take to heal. But with such a good support I always got from you, I'm sure that um, soon I will be here again. Um, so let's do this. I fired this oven, this kiln, yesterday, and this morning it was already 100 degrees, so I could open it. But I had a lunch invitation at my parents' place, so I went there, and now I'm back, and it's already cooled down to 60 degrees Celsius, and I'm ready to take all the stuff out and share it with you. And then the first time I use cones to um, to see what's really happening in here, because I always think with the temperature on my little computer, I'm fine, just like that. And but because all of you uses cones to see what really happens inside this kiln, uh, yeah, I took this advice, and this is the first time using cones. So let's see. I I already had a look, but that's the first shelf, and uh, yeah, I didn't expect what I saw. Now I can tell what I mean. So I told you that I used cones the first time in my life while firing, and this is what I got. So this is a cone 5. It's completely down at the floor. The middle one is a cone 6. You can see it's also completely down on the floor. And this is a 7. And also the 7 is so like melted. Yeah, that's I can tell it's a cone 7 in the upper shelf. I have no clue what's down there, but it's way too hot. I want a cone 6. So next time I will fire, I will use a lower temperature um, and see what the how the cones will be after a little with a little less temperature. Um, we start with this bowl. This bowl, the daughter of a friend of mine made and glazed. It's really a long time ago she did this. With the last kiln loading, there was no space to put it in. So this time I promised her to fire it. And there's a little smile in it. Yeah, can you see that? And I will send a picture to her later. She will be happy with that. Okay, then put this away. So another little tiny plate. And here you can see it's way too hot, and that's why maybe it turned this brown. I don't like that. Also, it has uh, little flowers on the pure clay body. So it's, yeah, not my color. We start with the first mug. This is a color combination I had before, so like a blue yellowish combination. But last time I had yellow on the floor and blue more up and blue inside, and I like the blue inside better. This one, here you can see the structure really, really good. It's not that bad, but the other way around, I really like better. I think because of blue inside instead of this frosted yellow. So the next mug I made on my potter's wheel. Yeah, I have really I struggling with making cups on the wheel. For me, it's still easier to hand build things. But anyways, it's a beginning, and I will keep on going to do things on the wheel. I like the color. It's the new micro colors I experience. No, I try. So these colors I brought from the US, but I think we will have them in Europe really, really soon. This is a cup which my son made on the wheel, and he's really like trying new things with glazes. But here he used this, I think, magma glaze from Michael, and normally it turns out white, bubbly white, but because of the cone 7, it burned. I like it anyways, but I don't like the brown inside. That's too much brown for me. But here, the mud gray, bluish gray color, I really like a lot, and I think he will love it too. So last mark, also from my wheel experiment. I don't know the word. Experiments. Yeah, it's this blue inside. It's Nimbus, I think. And then also the different tests from the new glazes outside. Pretty and a good size for like having a coffee with some friends, just a black coffee. This is the good size for that, and the handle, I really like it. When I see my first mugs I made some months ago, the handle was always a big problem. Now it's more smooth because I take more care of it, and the position of it is getting better and better every time I do it. But I think that the process we all made, it's it has to be like that. We cannot start something new and think everything will be already like perfect. It's always like a progression. And I think because we love the process, we keep on going. So, oh, I touched the microphone. I hope it wasn't too loud. So, second shelf. Oh my God, the same thing, even even worse than in the first one. This is a cone 5, this is a cone 6, this is a cone 7, and they all like melted till the end. This one's is stopped by a bowl. I hope it's not destroyed, the bowl, by it, but way too hot, hotter than I wanted it. So I have to to regulate the temperature. So let's start with the bowl I talked about. Here you can see this is where the cone was connected, but I can grind it off. This is a new glaze I brought from the US. It's a coyote glaze, and also inside it prob it's probably not like it used to be when it's fired with a cone 5 or with a cone 6, but it's not bad. It's like smooth and there are no pinholes at all. It's really like nice, and I can have like a little salad in it, or you know, I love the size, and it's also made on the wheel. I was so happy when I finished this one at the wheel, uh, and I stopped, keep on going. I wanted it this way, and then I said, okay, before I destroy it, I leave it like that. So I'm really glad. It's brown inside, but it's a good one. It's like a cappuccino brown. It's not like a brown brown. It's nice. Cool. Yeah. And the size is good. The size is just perfect. And here there's a mark with, oh, it's getting hot. It's not cooled down. It's a mark which also with the new micro glazes. It's a Life is Good. And here you can see, I think because I wanted to make it um, around the shield, the I wanted to make it nice, but I think it was too thin on this side, but the rest of the mark is cool. And inside, it's a nice pink with some purple at the rim and at the top. This, I'm sure, and also the handle. I told you about the handle that I'm getting better with the position and the size of the handle. Yeah, I'm happy with it. Yeah, people will see the love inside of this mug. Yeah, and the pink inside. I'm not a friend of pink, but it's good. It's so smooth. I'm always happy when there are no pinholes or like blisters. I'm so glad. Uh, uh, I don't mind the color. Oh, here you can see I had a transfer on this side, but you cannot see it anymore because of the glaze. That's sad, but yeah, if you don't know it, it just shines through a little bit, but it's fine. But you know that it should be different. Oh my God, so sad that it was way too hard. This is another SCM mark, and I'm so sad that it burned. You can see that it was, even for the clay, it was way too hard. Here, I don't have any glaze on it, and normally the clay should look like a little bit lighter, like here, but it's completely burned. And this color, it should be greener. It's gunmetal green, I think, from Coyote, also a new glaze I bought in the US. And yeah, it burned. It was way too hot. I feel sorry because I don't have much of these. It's the same here. Same as yeah. But I think there are some fans, some people who likes their franchise, which also take will love that anyways. So good. Not like I wanted it, but okay. Oh God. Um, I told you about my favorite glaze. My favorite glaze is Grünkristall. And whenever I put it on the inside, the mug broke. So this time I made it on the outside, and I love these crystals so bad. This is really my favorite color. And in combination with the blue, it's just fantastic. The problem is that it was running too much, and so I had a cookie and it came off of the cookie, and I will try to make this smooth so that I can use it because oh, this was another mark which I made on the wheel. The the shape is weird. It's so weird, but I was so happy that it went higher than it normally does. So I was like, oh, I keep it, I keep it. And so this is yeah, I like it. It it shows my progress. It shows um how I get better. I just fixed that and then I definitely keep it. So this is a mark I made for a friend. She likes to surf. She spent half a year on Hawaii, and I used transfers to, and this is a surfboard, but it the glaze covered the transfer way too much. But I like the colors a lot. I like the colors because it's wavy ocean colors, a little beige, sandy beige, and the blue and a little green and the white of the waves. And inside, this is amazing. It's so smooth. It's no pinhole at all. Can you see? This is like a turquoise color. I don't know which one. I will show you here. Uh, but I like it. I will bring it to her tomorrow. Um, and even if it's not like like you know, like detailed and like we say ordentlich, but it's unique and the colors are like really like beachy. So oh, this is another mark where I have to do some grinding. Um, but it's good. Do you see the blisters here? Um, yeah, they came because it was way too hot. But the colors inside, hope you can see that, is really pretty. And then I also like the blue, which is semi-matte blue. Uh, and when I fix that, it will look really nice. Here also has like a little transfer, like mountains and some, yeah. And here I had like a little fly or mosquito. You cannot see. I think I will refire it because I'm not quite happy with these blisters. Um, but the color combination, I really like. because it's like, you see this, yeah, this is good. Last one, this one, my son, Vinny made. It says Vinny at the floor. It broke while doing it. It had like a crack, and he tried to fix it with a glaze, and I think it's safe. I will fill some water in and we will see. So this is a blue, and I think it would be better with a lower temperature. It would be more blue instead of this gray brown blue, and then there has a dark color inside. Yeah, but it's a good, like, even if you don't drink out of it, you can put pencils in or something. So now this was there's another 12 coming up. The last one looks good, way better for the temperature. So cone 5, cone 6, cone 7. So it's a hot cone 6. How you interpret that? Because the 7 is just a little bit like, I think it's a hot cone 6. What do you say? Just help me with the is how to, because the 6 is like here. I think it's hot cone 6. And that's why these mugs look way better from the top. Ba, ba, ba. First one, a green mug with a really big handle. And here there's a little ring hanging. Like, yeah, of course it's connected, it's not moving. And it says love inside. This is nice. No pinholes at all. This makes me happy. I don't know if people like this with the ring. Probably I can hang something on it. Like, let's see. Next one. Oh, this is for my friend Julia. I promised her a green mug, and it came out completely blue. And even the inside, it should be a light green. It's a light blue. I think it's turquoise. But do you see like this structure? It's so nice how the color breaks over the little lines, and it looks fantastic. And you can read her name, and it's a perfect size for having a tea or really like a big cup of coffee. I like it so much, and I'm so happy that there are no pinholes. I will test if it's like if it keeps the water because sometimes when I test my mugs with hot water, they crack. But this one, boy, I'm so glad. I'm so happy, and I hope she will love it. It's from the heart. Why she shouldn't? Yeah. And then there's another. Oh, this. I'm I have some clients which are soccer players, and they are playing in this club, Besiktas Magdeburg, and the colors of the club are green and yellow. And I also used the same green outside. I think it's gunmetal green, but because of the hot temperature, it turned more blue than green. But uh, anyways, it's just good. It's just really good. The yellow and this turquoise combination are so good, and the little details here, and then there's a little flower in here, and the color over the handle breaks really nice, like at the rim, and it's so pretty. Like when the green comes in here, this is so good. And I always struggle with yellow, but this yellow is really good. Happy. I will do some extra work with this, but then it's good to go. And oh my God, shitty. Do you see that there's a little tree and an elephant under the tree? And there's another elephant on this side. I combined two new glazes, two of the micro glazes from Mako, and then there's a new glaze inside. No pinholes at all, like little details here, but I'm not sure if the shades, which it's not like, you cannot really see the elephant. You know that there's an elephant and a tree. And the colors, the the I expected the colors like that. I just wanted the elephant more in a better way, but the colors are typical Africa. And this girl I wanted to give the mug to. She travels to Africa every year. Um, yeah, I think it's a good present to give to her. Um, you never know how things come out of the kiln, so you cannot produce something. I cannot produce something. You can because you have just more experience in things. For me, it's always like being lucky or not. My God! You see? Same elephant, same tree, but so much better because I used transparent glaze over it. And here I wanted the tree looking green, but it's completely blue. Anyways, this is for my friend Cloudy. And then there's also blue inside. And for me, this is just perfect. This is, she wanted the elephant. She has her name on it, and it looks like a little old can with the name on top of it, and with little details, and no pinholes, and so smooth, and the perfect size. I'm so glad, and I can't wait to give it to her. Cross the fingers that when I put hot water in it, that it stays like that. I love it. I really love it. Two more mugs. First one, green outside with some blisters here at the, but really nice, like crystals. And inside there is like also it's smooth, some little bubbles at the corner, but not open, so it's fine. I have to, yeah, all these new Coyote glazes. I have to find out how much they run, and so I have to be thinner on the bottom. Next time I will use them, but learning by doing. See the leaves in here. And the last one, when I look, I'm not that happy. It looks weird. Because when I put the honey flux inside, and then I put this Amaco solar something over it, it didn't connect with each other. Or even it was already dried, and then I put this other glaze over it, and then you could see that it fell apart. And I fired it anyways. So this is a result of it. Not good. And outside, I had also honey flags all over it, but with, I think, Asian jasper and satin Uribe in different lines over it. But I don't like that it's not like, I wished that it's not like a straight line. You know what I mean? It's nicer at the handle. Yeah, not my favorite. It's weird. Yeah. So I'm done, and I'm happy that I'm back with you. This is the first thing. I'm a 50% happy with what I came out of the kiln, but it's always better than nothing. But I learned a lot because of using these cone um, that um, I learned a lot about the temperature which is in here while heating it up. So I will use different temperatures in the future, and I think that will uh, be good for the color results. And now, um, before I let you go, this is my favorite mug. This is for my friend Cloudy, and yeah, she means a lot to me, although we don't see each other often. But yeah, it's, I think, 23 years now we are friends. Um, and it's important to have friends, especially in difficult times like this, that you have someone you can count on, and also that you have a strong family behind you, which supports you a lot. So I say bye. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I would be blessed if you support me with hitting the subscribe button for me, and I'm really happy for everyone who's watching this video. And have a wonderful day. See you soon. Yours, Suza.